What's going on, y'all? Right behind me is where I spend the crippling majority of my time each day. So I figured might as well give you guys some insight as to what it looks like. On a real note though, everything you guys are about to see is a product of you and your support. This is a space that up until now I've only ever dreamed of having. And it's so incredibly surreal that it's just a reality now and I'm able to show it off for you guys. And with all that being said, we're gonna start from the left, work our way to the right, and give every single item in the setup the love and attention it deserves. But just one more quick thing, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. And now that that's all said and done, let's start at the left here with potentially the least graceful item in the entire setup. This is my 7-year-old phone stand. I have no idea what that shit is. I mean, it's just a phone stand. There's really nothing special about it. But what is special about the way I have my phone set up is I have it connected directly to my PC via USB Type-C. So if I'm playing Pokemon Go while streaming and I get like a shiny or something, I can seamlessly put the display up on my stream so I get to share the experience with my chat. And staying on ground level, but moving one over to the right, we have my keyboard. This is hands down my most prized possession in the whole setup. There were only 2,000 of these made. This of course is the HyperX Ducky 1-2 Mini. This is the second rendition of it. So yeah, I paid a pretty penny for this keyboard. And would you look at the state of it? You could probably pull enough DNA out of this thing to clone your own personal J-dubs at home if you wanted. But yeah, I actually did do a custom keycap swap, as well as the special Gorilla Grip keys on WASD. But yes, as much as I love and adore this thing, let's move on. To the headset. These are the HyperX Cloud Alphas, but this particular edition was part of the Naruto collab they did. HyperX actually sent these to me. Which, by the way, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to shop HyperX's phenomenal line of gaming peripherals and also want to support your boy. And one more step to the right, we have my mouse. I'm sure a lot of you guys know the HyperX Pulsefire Haste. It was a gaming mouse that came out a couple of years ago that absolutely destroyed the market. It was super cheap, super lightweight, and super reliable. And this is the Pulsefire Haste 2.0, which they also sent to me. But yeah, this is an absolutely phenomenal mouse. And moving on up to the Stream Deck, manned by none other than Rayquaza himself. But nah, this thing is the streamer's best friend. I have a bunch of editing binds here. I have a couple game launches bound to here. I have my replay buffer button. Absolutely life-changing. If you stream, you need one of these. And moving on up to my two displays, which right now are displaying Gen 5 Pokemon art, which is hands down the best Pokemon generation. Anyway, I've never used anything but Acer products for my displays. I don't know the exact models off the top of my head, but I'll flash them up on screen. But yeah, the colors on these monitors are absolutely breathtaking and have never really steered me wrong. And moving on up, we have my webcam slash ring light, which has 3 different brightnesses. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but this is actually a really bright light. This webcam is from Aluratech. I actually picked it up at my local Best Buy for like 80 bucks. And I've been using it for like 4 years. W. And just a hop, skip, and a jump away, we have the microphone. You guys have all seen this one. This is the HyperX Quadcast. And I have it hooked up to my Tonor T20 boom arm. Great microphone, great price point, and you can pick it up at your local Target too, so it's pretty accessible. Would recommend. And moving on up, we have one of the most slept on parts of the setup. This $20 lamp that I got at Goodwill provides some of the most vibey ambient lighting to the entire setup, especially at night. I love this tone of light. Also, we got Jimbo hanging out there. Everyone say hi to Jimbo. And as we make our way down, we see the Target exclusive Pokemon Squishmallows. Comment below which of the two you guys like better. And then we got our boy Deku that I got in Chinatown in Chicago. I've never been much of an anime figure guy, but the level of detail on this thing is absolutely insane. And of course, he's guarding the Glitch Energy, which by the way, if you guys want to pick up some Glitch Energy for yourself, you guys can use code JDubs at checkout for 20% off. And right next to that, we have Ash. This plush fox has some of the best lore of all time. This is my first ever piece of fan mail. One of my longtime supporters and friends, Haley, I know you're watching, sent this to me in the mail, as well as some of my favorite things, like Twizzlers. This is one of my favorite things that I own. Anyway, moving on down, we have a teaser from my Halloween stream, which by the way, if you guys want to watch any of my streams, the link will be in the description. And we have now made our way to the unboxing area. Going from left to right, we have Scorbunny, the best starter Pokemon of all time. I will literally fight you. Flygon, as well as a derpy Flygon card. Jirachi, as well as a full art Jirachi GX. Victini, as well as a Victini VMAX. This is Bean, a longtime channel icon, watching over the baby Lucario, as well as the Lucario Black Star promo from Crown Zenith. And then we have the absolute GOAT. We got Zoroark being held by the mommy Zoroark, and the Zoroark V promo. And of course, you can't forget the wall-mounted Rayquaza. Shiny, of course. And this is also where I keep my stack of boosters that I use for the nightly rip over on TikTok. Which, by the way, if you guys want to check out my TikTok, that'll also be in the description. Anyway, the glue that holds this whole station together is Marnie, as well as her Morpeko. I absolutely love the design of this playmat, and I use it for all my unboxings. And the most recent addition to this setup is actually the Pokeball tins. Of course, I had to order 5 of them. Had to get that sampler platter, you know. Comment below which one you guys like the best. And of course, they're covering up the Charizard UPC box, probably the best Pokemon product of all time. And just behind it, we have the wall of ETB box arts, with of course Crown Zenith being the best. And behind all that, we have my custom Valorant banner. Only the real ones will remember the Valorant era. And of course, what setup would be complete without the Loba staff? And of course, we can't forget about the cardboard cutout of Seer. And down here, we have the collection. On the surface, it doesn't look like much, but let's dive in a bit deeper. And here we have it. Starting at the top, we have the notebook from the 2022 collector's chest. This is the only source of pen and paper that I have in my entire apartment. And of course, we have the collectible medallion that came with the same product. And this first box here is literally just filled with sleeves. And the second box is nothing but bulk and code cards. Yeah, that boy is heavy. And now comes the juice. Alright, so contained within this Clara promo deck box are all of the cards I have sleeved up and I consider worth keeping. We'll set that aside for later. Also inside here are the 2 sets of sleeves that I'm using at any given time. For example, right now I'm putting all of my art rares in the Crown Zenith sleeves, and all my V cards and less notable hits in the 151 sleeves. And being used as a placemat in there, we have the Zoroark V-Star promo card from the promo box, which you can ignore. I do have a dupe of that, which is why it's being treated that way. But I don't think you guys care about my sleeves as much as you guys care about what's in this box. Let's pop her open, shall we? And here we have it, y'all. Prepare for the most underwhelming collection of rare cards you've ever seen. I'm gonna start in the front with the less notable cards, and then work my way to that back compartment where I have some of my favorites. Alrighty, kicking things off, we have a Regieleki V, Origin Form Palkia V, Radiant Jirachi, I love this card so much, Zamazenta V, Flareon VMAX, Magnezone V, Koraidon EX, Rayquaza V, Delphox V, Toxicroak EX, Zapdos EX from 151, Gyarados VMAX, Pidgeot V, I love this card, Giratina V, Cinderace VMAX, I'm a huge Cinderace fan, absolutely love that card, Ninetales EX, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, I absolutely love the Radiant cards, I think I have an Alakazam in here as well. Oh, well there you go. Origin Form Palkia V-Star, one of the first hits I ever pulled live. Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, this was actually a promo with the V-Star Union box. Tyranitar V, another Regieleki V, Eevee VMAX, Darkrai V, Noivern V, another Cinderace V, Lucario V promo, Duraludon VMAX, Shiny Vault Rillaboom, Shiny Vault Rotom, Shiny Vault Sobble, I love Sobble, the other promo card that came in the Zoroark box, Toxtricity V. This card has so much history behind it. This is the first ever hit I got on camera. Giratina V-Star, I actually pulled this one yesterday. And that's it. And now for my favorites. These are all my art rares. Starting with the crown jewel of my entire Pokemon card collection. This is the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star from Crown Zenith. This has got to be my favorite Pokemon card of all time. Then we have the full art Clara Black Star promo, the Duskull puzzle piece from Crown Zenith, the Lucario V-Star Black promo from Crown Zenith, the Koraidon Black Star promo from Scarlet and Violet base set, the Snorlax promo from 151, the Passimian Trainer Gallery, the Jinx Trainer Gallery, the Druddigon Trainer Gallery, the Braixen Trainer Gallery, which is one of my favorites, the Roserade Trainer Gallery, I also pulled this one yesterday, another Koraidon promo, the Mareep puzzle piece from Crown Zenith, the Lunatone Trainer Gallery, the Vaporeon Trainer Gallery, another one of my favorites, and all 3 promo cards from the Charizard UPC. Which, by the way, if this one isn't your favorite, you're just weird. And honestly, that about wraps it up. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time and I'm actually super happy with how it turned out. Once again, if you guys did make it all the way through and you did enjoy, a like would be absolutely appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Doses!